Um, okay, this is probably going to be where the video starts off, but as you can tell, just from looking around, some sort of error has happened while loading into my world. Like, I don't... Like, I generally don't know what to say. I was just logging on about to record, and I was like... I was having a bit of an issue while loading it, but I was like... I've just loaded into the world. But then I walk outside the monster spawner, the XP farm, and I see this raised bit of land, and I look around, and there are other bits of land weirdly, like, placed around. Okay, I do have to say, well, I don't really know what I have to say, but what I know is, supposed to actually do this on my side. But I guess all I can really say is something clearly, in case I do include this, yeah, I didn't do any of that. But don't worry, I'm gonna spend today trying to get a base of operations and all of that set up. It's about to be the weekend for me, so I'm gonna work throughout the weekend, and then maybe on Sunday I'll start editing it. Maybe, I'm not sure. But I'm gonna spend a bit of time working in getting back to the stage. Maybe even further. Sucks as well because we just got an I just got an incubated dragon. Hello, this is future me talking. So as you can see, I'm making a farm here. This farm gets me not too far into it, but I haven't. Well, tell you what I won't say anything else, but so the dragon I got was a rainbow. You probably saw it in the first part, but I didn't mention it. As you can see, I'm just now like I set up a place for that. But everything which yeah, well, I'm about to start building a house. My house, I kind of went for a spruce theme because I had a lot of spruce around me. But I also quite like the idea of a spruce kind of house. I tried something for building this house here. See, as you can see, a speed up thing. This is me just checking on my farms. But I tried the speed up thing for the building. Instead of cutting it out, it's like a speeded up. It's 4 times speed. If you like it, if you'd like to see more of like the building process and like speed up, just say it in the comments, I guess. Sorry the video took so long to make. It only took me like 2 days to record though. Just I ain't got on my computer pretty much since I recorded it. Yeah, but no, I got 3 different farms: sugarcane, a wheat, and a potato. Wheat for my cows, um, which are gonna be in that like big pen area you can see there. Um, Potatoes for me because they're the best growable food supply. But all the meat's gonna go to the dragons. We got a lava pit not too far away, so that's very good. Um, the house was actually quite a fun build. Um, I went with kind of like a Norse kind of village feel. As you can see, I just did a decent bit of a skip just to like get to the roof. Because otherwise the video would have been like probably like 40 minutes, like over 40 minutes long. To be honest, I still there wasn't much else I could do to shorten this that wouldn't kind of take away from it. Suppose there is, but I mean to be honest, I just kind of want to go over everything. But so I want to point out in one of the last scenes you could see the fact that I do have commands on. I'm not gonna use them though. I'm purely gonna use them for like story purposes. Um, but I won't get into that. But I have an idea. I don't know if you can see it in the speeded up thing, but there is a little hatch, and that's going to lead to my mines and my incubation room. I have an idea for it, but I'm not gonna design the idea until I have both fire and ice areas, and then I'm gonna gather the resources that I need. Which means that, to be honest, with a fire, since there's a fire and ice incubator, the fire one's definitely gonna need to go to the Nether, which is just gonna take a bit. But yeah, um, I'm not too disappointed that we lost the old, well, the old world had an issue with like the raised chunks. But I do have to say that though this second world is a lot better, because bear in mind in the old world I literally got like attacked by a mob like every second. Because I lived outside. Um, but yeah, as you can see, I have a I think a decent design. If you have any ideas for like something you'd like to see built, like maybe like a dragon takeoff and landing bay kind of area, or maybe like a marketplace or something like that, do say in the comments. Hang on. What? Yeah. From where? Okay. Really not a good time. I'm doing a voiceover for my thing, so bye bye. Alexa, stop. So, sorry for the sudden moment of silence. I just had to do something. Um, I do have to admit, there have been a couple times where I have stopped. Bear in mind, this is 4 times speed, and I stopped for like 30 seconds, so bear in mind. I don't know why I stopped. To be honest, I did this. I did this literally today. But to be honest, I've done other things since then. Um, Though, as you can see, the sugarcane farm's coming along quite well. Just need some more wood for my chests. But I do intend to organise, set up a storage system. But, so, so at the point of making this, I haven't made the title yet. I have an idea for what the title's going to be. So if I do stick with what I've got the idea with, you understand how everything fell apart. Because, well, there was an issue with the old world, and I had to create, it's a whole thing, but we're good now, we got this new world. And I think at this point, I pretty much planted down all of that, got some more wood, then I'm pretty sure I pretty much just logged off for like I'm straight up like AFK. Oh yeah, this is the next thing I did, which was, okay, so we're back to normal speed now. But what we're doing here is we're going to collect a Magmus and a Clang egg. As you can see, the Clang is on the hill. You can tell because it doesn't, like, the way it's generating into the hill. You can tell it doesn't look quite right. And then the Magmus nest is one of the nests which sticks out easier, but you can easily miss a Clang nest. Like, for instance, this was the first time I spotted a Clang nest. I did loot a Fire Nation camp, or I'm going to. I don't know if I've included that. How do I not know? I literally just condensed it like 5 minutes. Well, like more like 9. But yeah. If you do like these, well, I mean, I quite enjoy making them. But if you like the video, hit the like, I guess. I don't really know, and it feels really weird saying that. But I do hope you so far are enjoying the video. Sorry for moments I go quiet as well, because I'm trying to think of what to say. I've really got to, like, be more prepared and go ahead and make, like, a script. And just be prepared for what to say. So I am going to try and improve on, like, my video making. And if you would like some live commentary, like, at the start, it's not that it's not that I don't like doing live commentary. It's just the fact that while, like, playing the game, I can, like, watch, like, YouTube or, like, something. And here you can see is one of my first deaths. I died to a Clang. Kinda stupidly, but yeah. If you have any ideas for ways I can improve my house, maybe leave an idea in the comments. Again, I'm really sorry I'm going quiet. Well, really sorry, I'm trying to think of something to say. But so now you understand in the old world how I got so much iron so quickly. And I really should have put stuff away in my chests. So I think we got a pretty good sea, considering we got 2 nests where we live, and then 2 nests at a village I found. I do intend also to make it kind of like a village slash town slash kingdom slash nation, just kind of make my own kind of like kingdom like area. So like with like what's the word? Like merchant like stalls around the town, like an area like dragon stables, and like I intend to have like dragon stables like themed around different kind of dragons. So like a magmus one, which is kind of like a volcano, a clang one, which is kind of like a cave, and then some similar dragons. So like I guess Ace and Magmus are kind of similar. I think maybe but if there are dragons which are like really similar and have similar like environments, like then maybe they'll share like a nest or area. Like for instance, for the Hallow Dragon, I'm not just gonna make a giant pumpkin. I might make like a graveyard like thing. Well, so the zombie dragon could go. And then there are like some desert dragons, I believe, where they can where I can make stuff for them. Yeah, there you go. There are some good examples, but and I also intend to possibly around like the center of my island, of like the kingdom, to be kind of like a well, semi kind. I want to kind of make all my dragon pens close, but not too close. So it'll kind of be like a zoo essentially. So like a zoo of kind of like dragons. So it's kind of like a zoo where you can look through the glass and see different kind of dragons. And of course they'll be able to fly in and out if they want, or maybe I'll put on a roof, I'm not sure. So for story aspect wise, I suppose I could give a slight, small, not big, too much into it. Because I'm not too sure myself, but it's small saying to it. I'm probably gonna have some sort of probably like the evil nations attack like the fire and like shadow nations, and then maybe I'll like I don't know, maybe like come up with some of like my own like criminals along the way, criminals slash like bad guys, I guess you could say. But yeah, so probably like dragon poachers and all of that. But I won't say any more of that because I'm not even sure at this point. Yeah, so as you can tell, I don't think I think I found another Hallow. I don't think I looted it because I realized like I got no inventory space. But yeah, unfortunately the nest was accidentally glitched out because the two dragons, two dragons spawned like on top of each other. I explained it. I explained it to somebody once, and well, away, but I don't know if that's true or not. I'd have to look into it more. Well, I know part of it's true. But anyway, this is a. What am I trying to say? This isn't too. I've died a few times, sure, but it's not really what I'm focusing on. What was that? I think that might have just been some fence posts, like a diggy touch. So we got a swamp, which is good with a nightlight nest. Didn't go and loot that because it's like there might be Frogon people in there. Thinking about it gives me goosebumps. It's just like the warp spider in this, like usually like doesn't necessarily creep me out because it's really cool. Like but it's the fact how good its range is, because it's like player range. So for the players to be able to attack, that's the warp spider's range, which I get, it makes sense, but it does like an unbelievably high amount of damage as well. So it's like there isn't a very good balance there. So this is literally like a huge chunk of me exploring, but I've got to say, we did change the channel now. Technically I didn't, but the other person who records on my the channel, they were the ones who changed it. But yeah. But they were also the ones who made the I'm back video. Okay. To be honest, at this point, I'm just trying to get through it as fast as possible. But to be honest, it's just the speed that the video plays at. But I mean, I don't want to do silent, like pure silent, because of course then there's that whole issue. But essentially, I'm really struggling to think of what to say. But essentially, we named the channel after our dog. And of course, since then we got another dog, so we named it to both of our dogs. And then, do you know, on like YouTube, there's a small little like subscribe like button down in the corner. We changed that to a picture of our other dog. But as you can see, there are two nests here. There's an alien nest and there's a angel nest. Oh Jesus Christ! I forgot how quick they were. Another issue I have: how quick they are. And so, of course, you can see me here kind of panicking. Want to point out, a lot of the Dragonfire mobs give me just goosebumps because of like how quick they are. Like, some of them don't, no, some of them do. But it's just I'm so used to the Minecraft mobs and less used to like the Dragonfire ones. Or it's just a coincidence I always get like really cold whenever I like not speak of them, but whenever I get hit by them. It should be pure coincidence, considering I used to sit next to a window whenever I'm recording. But what should I say? Thank you to everybody who's watched this far in, I guess. This might not be the most exciting commentary ever, and trust me, the gameplay's gonna get a lot better as well. But of course, this is like one of the first ones in a while for me. For like 30, last time I checked it was 36 days, but it's been probably like, it's probably like 38 or 39 by now, I'm not sure. But yeah, so yeah, as you can see, I'm kind of a coward sometimes when it comes to this stuff. I personally feel fine acknowledging that. But I do it for a good reason, because sometimes, like, they are so strong. And then some of them, it's just like the scabs, it's just like, they're so small, it's like they're annoying to like hit. Luckily with these, I could just do this before I destroy the spawners. But yeah, so I believe the thumbnail, like that I actually was successfully took the screenshot. It's pretty much the same thumbnail as last time, because well, you would have seen it if you clicked that there's like fire around because like stuff went wrong, but like everything's everything's, I want to say better and back to normal, but it's not. It's fixed, I guess you could say. Yeah, fixed. Well, not necessarily fixed, but like a solution has been found, and the solution has successfully worked. I guess the solution. I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but I hope you get what I mean. But it sucks the fact I can't even get this, because what you're about to see will explain why I can't get it, but it's because of, like, I can't get through the, like, shell. It would take, it's like obsidian stress. It's like just weaker than obsidian. But sorry if the audio goes from like good to bad because my headphone cord may keep like accidentally slipping out. But oh, so there was a series. That was the series I started making episodes on, the Skills SMP. I did a lot of work like off camera, again like while watching shows, and like to be honest, it was all like villages and like it was nothing interesting to be honest. And then like nobody was ever really playing on it. Nothing really happened. They're planning to the host, the other YouTuber who I believe I linked. But yeah, he's planning on rebooting it. But because it, but I'm not sure how long to say it will go on for. Hmm. But what am I trying to say? I really don't know. But I do hope so far you have enjoyed it. I'm just pretty much at this point now just stalling for it, because like I don't even have an idea for what I'm gonna say in the outro. But oh god. Okay, what to say? I guess the main thing I could say is so far, I really, next time I'm gonna like make a script for what to say in the voiceovers, because wow, it is hard thinking of it on the spot. But as you can see currently, I suppose this is fun. As you can see currently, I'm stuck up in the sky, so I'm like, okay, I'll jump, and maybe I can find something I had to clutch with. I had nothing to clutch with. She's just like, I'm dead. So, um, mm, um, but, so this is, I want to point something out for me. Well done, me. Right, no, I don't really need to do that. I want to point something out. The fact I don't intend for this to be like any other series I've made, which is like, I kind of quit and give up on it. But I intend for this to be like one which I intend to like stick with. If you do want to see some Roblox content from like me, I suppose leave that in the comments. Gotta admit, I'm really struggling and running out of things to say. Like I hope you have enjoyed the video up to this point, and I'm so glad that you've stuck around. So, okay, so this point I did have some self-recorded commentary, but for some reason it just wasn't, like, the audio and, like, the gameplay weren't lining up. So, for instance, at this point I was, like, making the sound of the door closing. So, like, the sounds were, like, completely, like, off track. But so this is the point of the outro. But as you can see, we've done a lot. Built a house. Died a few times. Got a good few nests. Skipped out on. I think wait, no, I showed collecting all of them. And there was some more nester. But I mean, least I can say is though I actually had a lot of fun recording this, and I hope you like the look of my house. If you have any ideas for how I can improve it, bear in mind I literally haven't gone caving once, which I really am going to do next episode or off camera, probably more likely. But I'm probably gonna record it and then only show probably like a minute or two maximum, because let's be honest, it's boring. Yeah, and that's me showing there, because originally I said there's gonna be a surprise down here, but I'm not gonna tell you. But I suppose all I really have left to say is please. I don't want to say that because I just find it annoying. I guess I hope you've enjoyed it. I feel like I've said that like 7 times in the past minute. But I'm gonna admit I had a lot of fun recording this. I hope you enjoyed watching it. And as you can see, I got the cows. But yeah, that's it. That's it. I'm just kind of just gonna say